They're in a hard way, and we appreciate his hard work.
With me now, Sean Spicer, Communications Director at the Republican National Committee. Welcome, Sean.
Good morning, Carol.
I noticed Governor Romney did not mention President Obama along with Christie in praising relief efforts. Dare I ask you, why leave Obama out?
He was talking about Governor Christie's a surrogate of his. I think he wanted to praise him for the job and the effective leadership he's done in New Jersey. And look, I mean, Governor Christie is doing a great job leading the state of New Jersey during a crisis. But what he's also showing is not only the leadership in his state, but that he'll work with whoever is willing to lend him a hand to help the people of New Jersey. And the same reason that Governor Christie is supporting Mitt Romney is because Mitt Romney's got a track record of reaching across the aisle to get things done. When he was in Massachusetts as governor, he had a legislator that was 85% Democrat. He reached across the aisle, worked with other people to get things done and turn his state around. And that's the kind of president that Mitt Romney is going to be, that says, hey, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, if you want to fix the problems that this country faces, I'll work with you to get it done.
And you know, that's been a campaign theme recently for Governor Romney. He accuses President Obama of not being able to reach across the aisle, but in New Jersey it sort of looks that way.
Well, I think the president here at the final end of his campaign after 4 years is reaching out in particular to Governor Christie, but for 4 years that hasn't been the case. I mean, it's been since July that he's had a meeting with either the Republican leader of the Senate or the leader of the House. He didn't want to deal with anyone when it came to Obamacare. So there is no track record of him reaching across the aisle to get things done. Conversely, with Governor Romney, his whole life has been about reaching across and partnering with folks to get the job done, whether in the private sector or his time as governor. So there is a difference in terms of both of their track record as far as who actually is willing to sit down with people from all sides to get the put solutions in place to tackle problems.
If you look at the national polls, the race is essentially tied, but of course only the swing states matter. Does the response to Sandy really matter in Ohio or Virginia or Florida?
Well, I think the race is going to come down to what I call the 3 I's: intensity, independence, and issues. On intensity, our base is extremely enthusiastic, and much more so than the Democrats. When you look at the polling and find out who has more intensity, going out to vote, knocking on doors. 2, on independence, every one of those polls that has come out nationally or even privately shows Governor Romney with anywhere from a 9 to a 20-point lead when it comes to independence, and they're going to be crucial going into tomorrow. And last, on issues that do matter to voters, what they're casting that vote on, issues like the economy and debt and deficit, what you were talking about with the mayor earlier. Again, it's the American people giving Governor Romney the lead when it comes to who's most effective to deal with those tough issues that we're voting on. So that's what I think people are going to be looking at tomorrow. That's why I think we're going to get put over the top, and Governor Romney's going to have a huge win tomorrow night.
And just on a human level, because you must be exhausted, it's been a long election, how will you feel after tomorrow is over?
I think both personally and professionally, just ecstatic. I think I know what a great job Governor Romney and Congressman Ryan are going to do for this country, so it's been all worth it in terms of, the hours and such. Our volunteers have been out there making countless door knocks and phone calls. We have 150,000 volunteers throughout the country that have made 53 million voter contacts as of this week. It's just amazing to see that. So it actually will just be exciting when we go over 270 and continue on forward. Whether it's up to 300, who knows? But I think it's going to feel great.
All right, Sean Spicer, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you, Carol.